Hello, teacher.
Yes, good evening, Hien. How are you?
Today I have nothing special, but last weekend I have two events.
Oh,
On Saturday I had a meeting with our friend. With we we uh, we we are classmates from high school,
oh,
and get the annual meeting
mm-hmm,
on last Saturday.
mm-hmm. So you mean to say you
Yes.
have a high school reunion? Is it a high
W-
school reunion?
yes, high school reunion.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
very nice. So you can
Yes.
see your old friends there.
Yes. We left school for we have left school for 22 years.
Imagine that, 22 years. And is
22
this
years.
your first time to see each other or meet each other?
We have annual high school reunion.
Mm. Do you always attend your high school reunion?
Yes,
Mm.
I always try to attend this event because I want to meet our friend, and we have time together, and tell tell everything. Yes, and I think it's a funny time for us.
Oh, okay. Um, so,
Yes.
what kind of program did you have for your high school reunion?
We go to big league. We go to the sightseeing, and we have the event in the morning. We go to the mountain, short mountain, and then we have lunch, and there's some events and some games for team building. And then we take photograph many photos.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
in the meeting.
Do you
Yes,
have a picture so I can see it?
yes, I can send you
Great.
some of the picture I have.
Okay, that's fantastic. I hope I can see that. You know, I haven't experienced high school reunion, Miss Yen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's still loading up, actually. Mm. These are your very
And
best friends?
yes, we have in a small village
Mm-hmm.
together. In the first picture, we are in small village, and grow together
Mm-hmm.
from very small.
Um, are you, do you have a shoulder length, right?
I have a dress.
Red dress.
I wear dress
Oh,
and
okay.
short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a traditional Vietnamese attire, or it's the
Yes. This is the traditional Vietnamese. Its name is áo dài. Áo dài. Yes.
outside.
Yes.
Very nice. So,
Yes.
among these friends, who are you very close to?
Yes. In the first picture, we are close friends because we we have learned from grade 2 together to the high school.
Hmm.
Yes.
So among these women, who are you very close to? The woman
Uh, the
wearing.
woman wearing blue dress.
Hmm. With
He
very flowery.
she is in she stand center of the picture.
I see. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see her.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
she is your best friend until now.
Yes, she's best friend.
She looks very friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a teacher too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She is a teacher in the university or in the high school.
She is a teacher in primary school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So most of your high school classmates are professionals?
No, well, we only are mm, class high school classmates,
Mm-hmm.
and now we have different jobs, different careers.
Mm-hmm. But most
Yeah.
of them are professionals, but in different careers, right?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. I'm seeing full of women, okay?
Yes.
And the
Okay.
woman who's holding these flowers, who is she?
Uh, she is the friend, and we are in a table in a we are in a desk.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we in a class. I sit in I sit in I sit near here in a desk
On the
in
desk?
on desk.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
she is your seatmate.
seatmate. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh,
Okay.
she is a teacher too.
Mm.
In my high school class, we have 22 teachers
Okay.
from primary school to university.
I see.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is teacher one of the famous career in Vietnam?
No, but in my class, we have many women, and the women like to choose teacher because teacher is the care for everybody respect, and I think the teacher have many time to from for their family
Oh.
because in my country teacher have 3 months in the summer.
Mhm.
They not they doesn't go to school,
Mhm. Say
and
doesn't
they
go to
have a
school.
time. Yes, they have time for family.
Mm.
Eh, yes,
So they have plenty of time
yes,
to be with their family. Okay, so that's
yes,
why women normally choose teaching as their profession.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So all of you look so young, but I see one, two, three, four, five, six. She's also wearing red, almost pink.
Yes.
She's in the middle between your close friend and the other woman who is wearing blue with flowery dress. The woman
Yes.
in the middle of them looks like an Indian.
Uh,
Is she an Indian?
Indian.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I
Is she
I
an
don't
Indian?
think I don't think that.
She is not. Because her eyes
Uh,
are different from the rest of you.
uh, yes.
She has rounded eyes. She looks Indian. Yeah, she looks Indian.
Uh, uh-huh.
Okay, so among these ladies, aside from the one that's your best friend, who are you close to?
Can you repeat?
Among these women, who are you close to?
Yes.
Aside from your best friend, how many friends do you have?
Uh, best friends. For this, for all of my friend in high school, in high school class. I have many best friends because we have many memorized time together in high school.
Hmm. So you have
Yes,
a lot of memories together.
yes, memories
Okay.
together. Yes.
Funny memories? Funny memories?
Uh, memories. We learn together. We have many games together, and now people can't get uh, like me and like us before,
Hmm.
and we have the time uh, to to uh, to go to picnic or to I think the best memories is the game when we was a pupil in a high school.
When we were?
We when we was a pupil in a high school.
When we were pupil.
Yeah, pupils,
Mm.
pupils.
Pupil? Pupil? You mean pupil?
Yes,
Okay.
pupil,
Pupil.
people,
Pupil. When
yes,
we were
we
pupil.
were pupils. Yes, pupils.
Pupils. Okay.
Yes,
Oh, that's the best memory. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So where was this picture taken?
We go to the mountains.
Mm.
Uh, yes. Uh, is the is it have height 400 meter 400 meter
Meters. Meters. Or
meters.
kilometers.
Yes, meters.
I think that's
No,
400. Not only 400 meters.
100 yes 400 meters.
Mm-hmm.
This place, and we climb for 1.1 kilometers.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and
Um,
then we come back. We come back to this place. It's about 400 meters
mhm,
height.
mhm.
Yes,
Wow.
and
It seems the weather there in that.
the weather there is very cold,
Oh.
and there are many trees
Yeah.
here, so it's very cold, and the weather is very good,
Mhm.
and the air is very fresh.
Mhm. Yeah, it seems as the weather is very cool. And what time did that photo was taken? What time?
What time is about 2 p.m.
2 p.m. But it looks 6
Yes.
a.m. It looks
Yeah.
6 a.m. there. It looks
Yes.
very early. Wow.
Yes.
Is it also the same like Dalat? I heard that's a
Yes.
cool
Yes.
mountain in Vietnam. Dallas.
Vietnam. Yes, yes, it's the same weather in Dallas.
Mm.
This place, yes, because it's higher than it's higher place.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay, that's very nice. At least you had a
yes,
very relaxing weekend,
yes,
and I believe that you did enjoy your weekend. Thank you so
yes,
much for sharing these pictures with me, and
yeah,
more high school reunions
yeah,
forward.
yeah,
All right. So yesterday I went to the airport to fetch my husband. My kids
yeah,
and I went there, and
uh,
my husband will stay here for 2 months only, and he has to go
uh,
back to the ship to work. So my kids were very miss him so much, and they were very happy to meet my husband. My kids were
yeah.
very excited during that time, and however, due to traffic, it took us 3 hours to get home. Imagine.
The traffic, the traffic,
Yeah, it took
it's jams.
yeah, the traffic jam took us three
Yes,
hours to get home. So we were very
yeah,
tired yesterday. And then when we got
yeah,
home, it was really late in the evening.
yeah,
So really tiring yesterday. And my kids were really exhausted. Then when they got
yeah, yeah.
back home, they're just sleeping. They were sleeping in the in the in the car, and then they slept again at home. Okay. So thank you for sharing those good moments that you have with your high school friends. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
yes.
Yes. I want to know where does your husband, yes, where does your husband do, in Philippines or in abroad?
When will he go back abroad?
Ah.
Hmm. When will he go back abroad? Um,
Ah.
and another one, how long is he going to stay in the Philippines? So for the first questions, he will go back abroad on August 18 or 19.
Ah.
Yeah, only 2 months.
Ah.
So he's gonna stay here for only 2 months. Then he has to work on the ship for another 9 months. But that's very
Ah.
short for those people who are working abroad. 9 months are okay because
Ah.
some of my fellow men who are working in another country, the contract takes 5 years, 2 years for them to go back to the Philippines. But on my
Ah.
husband's case, it will take only 9 months. Then he can go
Yes.
back home and stay for 2 months. He's
Yeah.
working
Okay.
there in a restaurant. The restaurant, if you are familiar with World Cruise, sometimes um, the ship, my husband's ship, drops there. I think in Ho Chi Minh Port, because
Ah.
when they
Yes.
are having a world cruise, the name of their ship
Nguyen cruise.
is
Yes.
Queen Mary
Yes.
2.
I think this ship is very famous.
It is famous in London. It's the biggest ship in London, and
Yes.
it travels
Uh,
around the world. So
Carol. Yes.
my husband,
Maybe.
yep,
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
my husband shared to me that when his ship dropped to Ho Chi Minh Port,
Yes.
he had a good experience in Vietnam for the food
Yeah.
and for the people.
Yes.
They are really nice.
Yeah.
And he
Yes.
said that whenever there is opportunity for him to go back to Vietnam, then he will go back because he has
Yeah.
a um, good impression about the country. Very
Yeah.
nice. Okay. So are you? Would you like to also travel by cruise?
Yes. Of course, I think it's very attractive,
Hmm.
but I think it's difficult to become choose
To come
to be
true.
to come choose. Yes, because I think it's very expensive.
Oh, my husband
The
said it
cost is
costs.
very high.
No, actually, no. If there is, you're gonna stay for 3 days, and
Uh,
yeah, it depends on your itinerary. Let's say if you are
uh,
going to go to Asian cruise and you're going to ride on that cruise, according to my husband, it will take only $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah, for booking
Uh,
each, and um, in there all free, the buffet and everything. Yeah, they
yes,
have that kind of um. He said that 1,000 to 3,000. It depends on the package that you're going to take.
yeah,
Yeah, it's nice also.
yes.
Aren't you afraid of ship? Because there are some people who are nostalgic about ship. Nostalgic.
Not nostalgic. I don't know.
Nostalgic. Sometimes there are some people who are nostalgic, especially if they are far from home. Okay. Um, they sometimes remember being in their house like that. Let's say they miss. The simple word for nostalgic is miss. Missing something.
Miss,
Like for
miss something for life.
yes.
Yeah, I'm missing something for.
Yeah. So
Uh,
have you ever experienced that you're away to your family and you feel nostalgic for your home like that? You miss it. It's a good experience. I know.
yes,
But there are some people who feel really vomiting whenever they are on the ship because it's shaky. They cannot stand ship travel. Okay?
sick travel.
Yeah, ship journey. So we can you can also use ship journey.
Ship travel. Yes, ship travel or ship journey. Journeys.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's start with our lesson.
Yes.
This is slide 9, so I'll be sharing with you my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, just bear with me. Are you able to view my screen? Miss Hien, are you able to view my screen? Miss Hien?
Yes, I try to open,
Okay, so
but I can't see.
maybe
Wait me a moment.
okay, maybe it's still loading up.
Yes.
Are you able to view it?
Can you reset for me?
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. tell me when you're ready, okay?
Wait me a moment. I change my.
It's alright.
I change my internet. I use Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to
Okay,
call
maybe
you again?
it's quick. Yes.
Do you want me to call you back?
No.
It's alright.
Okay. Can you call me back?
Okay, no worries. I'll call you
Call,
back.
call. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Can you share for me screen
Yes.
again?
I'll be sharing my screen now with you. Are you able to see?
Okay.
Much better?
Yes, I can see.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. So this is grammar, okay? It's all about the past
Yes.
simple tense. When do we use the past simple tense, Miss Hien?
We use past simple tense to express the action. The action have mm, happen have happened in the past.
All right. So I like what you said that it is we use it for things that occurred in the past. Okay. So
Of course, yes.
um, if you are going to look at the right corner of your screen, the uh, green box, here's the grammar tip. Okay. So this is more about the regular form of the verb when we are going to change it into past. So at least it's clear
Yes.
with you that we use the past simples when we talk about things that happened in the past or things that occurred in the past.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the verb has regular and irregular verbs. Okay?
Irregular. Yes.
For
Okay.
the first sentence, very often past simple ends in ed, like worked,
It is. Yeah.
stopped, past. Okay. Now take a look at this,
Okay.
especially with the with the pronunciation. I'm showing the arrow here. Worked. So ed, it is pronounced as t sound. Worked. Stopped.
Worked.
Okay.
Stop.
And past. All right. Because there are some verbs that ends with ed, but they are pronounced
Yes.
they are really pronounced verbally, like attended. Okay, attend is the
Yeah.
verb,
Okay.
and if you're going to put it in the past, we we read ed, attended.
Yes.
Okay.
Tended. It's tended. Yes.
Extended.
Okay.
Very good. What else?
It's watches. Watches.
For watch, that's a hissing sound.
Watch.
Like past, it will be
Yes.
watched,
Watches. Watches.
not watch it. Watch.
Watch.
Yeah. So
Watches.
okay,
Yes.
I'll just exit for this one. So I'll show you, please. Watched. So only the pronunciation, the T sound. So same like past, watched. Okay, so the one that
Another word.
attended, these are words that being pronounced.
Attended.
Attended.
Yes.
The
Attended.
one that
Attended.
given me is extended.
Extended. Extended.
Okay. Another
Attended.
is
Extended. Yes.
attracted.
Attracted.
Okay.
Attracted.
So these
Yes.
are pronounced as is. We are going to id. The pronunciation for ed, okay, is id. So attracted,
This.
extended, and
Attracted.
then watched. This belongs to
Watches.
the verb that is being mentioned in the green box, like worked, okay, stopped, passed,
Stopped. Stopped.
okay. Can you think of another verb that ends with ed and is pronounced as t sound at the end? Miss Hien, can you think of a verb that once you pronounce it, it will give you the t sound?
This sound.
Like past, worked.
Worked. Worked.
Another.
Yeah.
Give me another example. Another example is talked.
Talked. Talked.
What else? How about this one? What's the past tense of dance?
Dance.
So it will be dance.
Dance. Tended. Dented. Dance. Dance. Dance.
Dance. Okay. Another.
Dance. Yes.
Booked.
Booked.
Okay.
Booked. Yeah.
So these are some examples of regular verbs, past regular verbs. Okay, and their pronunciation is T
Yes.
sound at the end of the word. Okay, booked,
Yes. Yes.
passed, danced. Okay, worked. Now
Okay.
there are also verbs that are irregular. So when we say irregular, you're not going to add ed at the end, but normally you have to change the whole thing of it, like see,
Yes.
saw, go, and
Song. Yes.
shot, shot.
Yeah.
Almost the same. You don't need to change, just as is. Okay?
Yes.
Let's have more examples of
Yes.
this. How about cut? What's the past tense of cut?
Cut. Cut.
Okay,
Cut.
good.
Cut.
All right.
Okay. Yes.
How about the word catch?
Coach. Part is coach.
It's
Coach.
caught.
Coach.
Caught.
Coach.
No. Caught.
Caught.
Good. One more time, please. Caught.
Caught.
Great
Caught.
job, Miss Hien. Okay, another one is, what's the past tense of the irregular bring?
Brought. Brought.
Good. Okay. Brought. How about this verb?
Shock. Shock.
That would be sold.
Shot.
Sold.
Shot.
Again.
Sold.
Sold.
Shot. Yes. Sold. Sold.
Sold. Okay, how about the word
Sold. Yes.
set?
Set. I think it's set. Set.
Yes.
The same.
No need to change that. Great job. So
Yes.
you're familiar with the past form, so just for the pronunciation. Okay, so we need to be careful of that. Okay, so here in
Yes.
our activity,
Okay.
you'll be doing to fill in the missing word here for the interview for Shimokel. Remember, you've already listen to it about the runner who won several awards just to get she's getting a lot of money from running. She used to be okay. Before I tell you that, do you still remember the interview about Shimakel, Miss Hien?
Okay. Okay. Now I can your screen. Can you resend for me again?
The
Maybe yes. Maybe our my internet today is not good.
Oh,
It's very weak. Yes.
okay, okay. So I will resend again. Just give me a second.
Yes.
Do you want me to share my screen or just send the link?
I think you send screen for me.
Okay.
The link
Okay, I'll be sharing now my screen one more time.
okay.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, you send me the link.
Okay, I'll send you the link instead. Maybe it's not loading up quickly. Okay, so that is for the...
Okay.
Alright, so we are on slide 9.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so the activity here is that you have to complete the rest of the interview between Shimiko and the journalist. But before that,
Yeah.
is it okay if you will retell about the interview to Shimoko?
Yeah.
If you can still remember.
Tell us. Can you repeat?
Can you retell the story
Ah.
about Shimoko?
Yes.
The interview about Shimoko.
Simacao. Yeah. Simacao is athlete. Is running athlete. She she grow in a poor place, poor area, and and she left school when she was 16 because her mother died. Yeah, and then she married with her husband and have a son. Her life is very difficult because her family is poor. She, she only fish some animals and grows some vegetable. And then she become to a runner, and want to train her and want to earn money. She trains all morning, and her husband, their children, and her husband is very kind people.
Kind person.
Yes.
Her
kind person.
Is a very kind.
Is kind person. Yes.
Okay.
He is patient and help her very much for her careers, and she is become a winner in marathon racing, and she want to go to London and Paris for attend awards. Yes,
Okay.
I remember that.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm happy. You really did have a good memory, Miss Hien. You were able to retell to me the whole thing of the interview.
Oh,
Excellent. Okay, so I'm giving
yeah.
you two thumbs
Okay.
up and 4 stars. You deserve it. Great. Great job.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
Okay.
believe that you are ready for our next activity. And this is you are going to use the correct form of the verbs in the box. Then we will practice
Yeah.
dialogue afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let's start.
Yes. Tell us more about your training. How how was you prepared for the race?
What's the right word
How
for that?
how did you prepare for the race?
Yes. How did you prepare?
How did you prepare for the race?
Okay.
Yes. Well, I trained. I trained every day.
Mhm.
I uh, I run. I run about 10 kilometers each time.
How do you
How did you
well?
prepare before the race?
I'm sorry. Further. Well, I ran.
I trained every day. I
Okay.
trained.
I ran.
I I ran about 10 kilometers each time.
Mhm.
How did you feel before the race? I I had I was a bit
Nervous.
nervous
Mhm.
nervous.
Yes.
I I got up at 5 o'clock because I couldn't sleep.
Mhm.
Did you have special food? Did you have a special diet?
Mhm.
No, I didn't. I I ate normal food
Mhm.
with my family every day.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, did your family watch the race?
Mhm.
No, they didn't. They stayed at home. No,
Nairobi.
they didn't come. They didn't come to Nairobi.
Mhm.
We we didn't have the money for that.
Mhm.
They they stayed in the village.
Mhm.
I called. I spoke
Mhm.
to them on the phone after the race. I'm sure they were proud of you.
Say it one more time.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Proud.
I'm sure proud of proud of you. Proud of you.
Yes. Sure.
Proud sure. I'm sure
They
they
proud.
were proud of you.
Of.
Proud of you.
Proud of
Of
you.
of proud of you.
Mhm.
Yes, congratulations.
Shimokel. Okay. All of your answers are
Simultaneous. Yes.
correct. Great job.
Yeah.
Say this word one more time, Miss Hien. Nervous.
Yeah. Nervous.
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 Yeah.
Nervous.
Good.
Nervous. Yeah.
Much better. Next,
Yeah.
training.
Training.
Mhm.
Because.
One more time, please.
Because.
Z. The
Because.
end is Z sound. Because.
Because.
Okay. All right.
Because.
Next one is proud of you.
Proud of you. Proud of you.
One more time, please.
Proud.
Proud of you.
Proud of you.
Proud of you.
Of you.
Proud of
Proud
you.
of you.
Okay.
Proud of you.
All right. So now let's practice it. Let's have a dialogue. I'll be J, and you'll be C. Okay. Shimukel, tell us more about your training. How did you run for the race? Win for the race?
Iris, again.
Yes.
Yes. Tell us more about your training. How did you run for the race? Are you prepared for the race? Yes. Well, I trained every day. I run about 10 kilometers each time. How did you feel before the race? I was a bit nervous. I got at 5 o'clock because I couldn't sleep. Did you eat special food? Did you have a special diet? No, I didn't. I ate normal food with my family every day. Did your family watch the race? No, they didn't. They didn't go to Nairobi. We didn't have the money for that. They stayed in the village. I spoke to them on the phone after the race. I'm sure they are proud of you.
Okay,
Congratulations, Shimoke.
Thank you. Yes. Only for the letter J, I'm sure if it is contracted there. You don't need to say they are.
I'm sure.
They're proud of you.
I'm sure they're proud of you.
Okay. Very good. Much better. All right. So let's move to the next slide. It is still all about reading. Okay. Do you ever find that you have nothing to say at a party? How can we break the ice here? So there are some tips to improve your conversation skills. Now, on your high school reunion, do you speak English to each other or just purely Vietnamese?
We only spoke Vietnamese.
I see.
Yeah.
When is the time that you can practice speaking English?
Because we don't think about that. We only talk we only talk everything about life and children and careers and jobs and everything, but not use English because of some people my friends can't don't want to use English because they don't use English for their work, for their jobs. Yes.
Okay. Oh, I see. So the only way for you, or the only chance for you to practice English, is when you're studying.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about in your working place? When you are speaking to the same level, like managers, especially when you are making some presentations, Is it conducted in English or in Vietnamese?
From my college, I only speak Vietnamese, but uh, I have some suppliers or customer.
Mhm.
Uh, I have to speak English or write email with them
Mhm.
because because my customer uh, are in China
Mhm.
and in only in China.
Yeah. So,
I have I have a conversation with them every day,
oh, okay, that's
but
nice.
only by email and about my job,
Mm.
about my field,
Mm.
my my production and yes,
It's okay.
and materials from my production.
Oh,
My yes,
okay. So at least you're still using that English language
yes,
to communicate,
yeah,
even in the form of
yes,
email. Yes. But
uh,
speaking is really the highest form of application. That's the highest form. If you are able to speak up what's your mind. So, in this lesson, that's why it says here the art of conversation on slide 10. So we just
yeah,
have to remember to try to use the for. So if it stands for family, let's say you're gonna have a business party or business events that you'll be dealing
yeah,
with foreign clients. So how would you
yeah,
start up the conversation? So at least as one of the staff there, you have to talk with the client, not only because of the work related topics, but sometimes
uh,
if you are establishing relation to your clients, sometimes you need to ask these
yeah,
questions, right? So these are helpful.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
So
okay,
I'll be
okay,
reading it, the do's and the don'ts. Okay. So later you'll be reading it back to me. Okay. All right. So let's start. Do. These are the questions that you may ask. Let's try the four. Ask about family, occupation, recreation, and education. Now, recreation, do you understand the word recreation?
force, recreation,
Mm-hmm. Recreation talks about their hobbies, the favorite things that they like
hobbies,
to do on their spare time.
uh,
Okay?
yeah, yeah,
So it's important that
yeah,
sometimes you need to talk about their recreational activities, just to get the have a relationship with your clients, good relationship, and also the education.
yeah,
So these are the four that you may try. You have to listen to what people tell you and
uh,
show you are interested in. So
yeah,
expressions
yeah,
like
understand,
good, that's great to
yeah, yeah,
hear. Okay. So you can
yeah,
also
yeah,
talk about
okay,
technology, but in your case, you can talk about the production in terms of your
yes,
work-related things. So in pubs,
yes,
almost half the conversation nowadays are about computers. So they're talking about technology. So you can also read film reviews beforehand, before the cinema, before seeing a cinema, so that you can
yeah,
read good reviews and
yes,
you know what the people are talking about and have something to say about it. So reading film reviews is
yes,
really good. Now, these are the those that you have to stop asking. Talk about dangerous
yes,
topics like make sure you know who you are talking about religion and politics. Sometimes there are some clients that are very offended in terms of religion and politics. So sometimes we have to skip that. And we shouldn't interrupt if we have a conversation, very interesting conversation to us about the weather.
Yeah.
Like how's the weather?
Okay.
It's out of the topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The last one is
Okay.
use social time to sell your latest product like Facebook or another Twitter
Yeah.
account like that. So we should do
Yes.
that. Okay. So
Okay.
please read one more time so that you can be familiarized with it.
Okay.
You may start reading again, Miss Hien.
I ask you some
No, just read this. Just read this so that you can familiarize.
I don't understand.
Oh, I mean, you can just read this.
Read.
Yeah, read.
Yeah.
Do you like to read it one more time so that you can get familiarized with the do's and the don'ts of the art of conversation? Okay. You can read it,
Okay.
please.
Yes. Do ask question. I read the words in a slide.
Yes, you just read it plainly.
Yeah. Do ask question. Try 4. Ask about family, occupation, recreation, and education. Listen to what people tell you and show you are interested in. Talk about technology. In fact, almost half of the conversation nowadays are around computers. Read film reviews. Read reviews so you know that people are talking about and have something to say. Don't talk about dangerous topics. Make sure you know you are talking about religion and politics. Don't interrupt an interesting conversation to ask about weather. Sell. Don't use social time to sell your latest product.
Say latent.
I think this idea is very helpful for me make conversation.
Yes. And we will
Yes.
have a role play next time about this.
Yeah.
Example that I am
Yes.
your client and you'll be using this to me. Okay, Miss Hien, we will do
Yeah.
a role play.
Okay.
So prepare
Okay.
some questions about the 4, the family, occupation,
Yes.
and recreation, education, and then ask it
Yes.
to me so that you can start the conversation. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So thank you so much for
Okay.
your time, Miss Hien, and I hope you will have
Okay.
a great time. Okay, bye-bye for now.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night. Yes.